Chief Minister N. Biren recalls history of Manipur and heroic deeds of forefathers. Call on people to remember every memorable event occurred till date. Veteran journalist Kanguja Madhumangol passes away. CM N. Biren, Amju, EGM Kanto. Korkom calls 18-hour Manipur-wide total shutdown from midnight of January 25th till 6 p.m. of January 26th to boycott Republic Day. Sudden demise of vocalist Bisikant Thongnaujam of Manipuri band The Wishes leaves fans shocked and speechless. And center orders blocking of tweets, YouTube videos on BBC documentary on PM Modi, says sources. Hello, you're watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing and hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I am JESSIA OINAM giving you the news in detail. Manipur celebrated its 51st Statehood Day with colorful march past by various parade contingents at the 1st Battalion of Manipur Rifles Parade Ground in Imphal today. Chief Minister Nangtongmam Biren received salute from the parade contingents and also inspected the parade. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister N. Biren recalled the history of Manipur and called upon the people to remember every memorable event occurred till date. He mentioned Chahi Tarit Khuntakpa, or 7 years devastation, and recalled the hardship faced by the people during the period and the contribution of the brave forefathers to liberate Manipur from the Burmese, adding that the people should honor the selfless and heroic contribution of the great leaders to defend the sovereignty of the motherland. He also thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other central government leaders for their concern to save the identity and culture and to foster development in the state. He further claimed that the law and order of the state has considerably improved and continued that many members of underground groups had been brought to the mainstream through dialogues and interaction under the initiative of the center and state government. Lauding the contribution of the people working in different sectors to accelerate the development pace, he stated that people of the state are representing the country in almost all the sectors, including defense, information technology, sports, education, among others. He said that the state government has been putting every effort to bring quality education and develop the higher education sector and cited the need of increasing the much-needed MBBS seats in the state. Biren further said that Manipur, with its pace of development, has been able to attract many domestic and foreign tourists. He said that one such example of the state's progress is that it will be holding events in connection with G20 and even the grand finale of Femina Miss India this year. He reiterated the state government's commitment to bring good governance and development in far-flung rural and hill areas. Appealing to the public not to be involved in any anti-social activities or drug dealings, he assured that poppy plantations and drug menace would be rooted out soon from the state. He asserted that all those police personnel involved in the recent drug trafficking case will be terminated from their posts. Rising concern on large-scale deforestation carried out in the state, Biren informed that a mass tree plantation campaign will be organized with participation of all government officials from March to July this year and directed the concerned authorities to arrange the tree saplings for the campaign. Ministers, members of Legislative Assembly, Chief Secretary, Director General of Police and senior civil and police officials, among others, attended the event.
masih minum insa sama itu bermusuh. Aduh, British political agents lakna koi mai mangana juga bikin dari panen lebih hono untuk kanjana nungang lelona kangaman gelan tapo hagi na semua betul betul ngambilnya handalga nungang lelona mau apa besar koi meeting wise hasil itu kan malu ki meeting laku kan juga kacau lagi kita bermakios dulu tapi mana aigi interview sampai nungang lelona tapo nona hamna dosa lani dosa jauh dosa itu karena kita hati ni
After attending the Statehood Day celebration, Chief Minister and Bahrain visited Lilong Turin Ahanbi, Kalay Khong, and inspected the ongoing construction works of Hajj House there. Bahrain said that the center would not only provide accommodation but also impart training for the Hajj pilgrimage. He asserted that for inclusive growth, the state government has been providing necessary assistance and support to the Muslim community. He was accompanied by Chairman, Manipur Development Society, Poonam Brojan, Chairman, Planning and Development Authority, L. Rameshwar, Chairman, Manipur Industrial Development Corporation Limited, Kongkham Robindro, and Chairman, WAQF Board, Muhammad Abdul Nasir, and other officials. Veteran journalist and former president of All Manipur Working Journalist Union Amju, Kanguja Madhumangol, died of a heart attack at his residence, Kakwa, Lamdaibung, Imphal on Friday at 11:30 p.m. He was 79 and survived by his wife and son. K. Madhumangol was a former editor of a local Manipuri vernacular, Prajatantra, and also editor of a local cable news network, ISTV. Manipur Chief Minister and Bahrain, in a message, aggrieved on the demise of K. Madhumangol and extended his sincere condolence to the bereaved family. The Editors Guild Manipur, All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju, and All Jiripam Working Journalists Union have also expressed deep shock over the demise of the veteran journalist and said, "May his soul rest in eternal peace at the heavenly abode." The journalist bodies also share the grief of the bereaved family. The Proscribed Coordination Committee, CORCOM, has boycotted Republic Day and called an 18-hour Manipur-wide total shutdown from midnight of January 25th till 6 p.m. of January 26th. A press release from the outfit said that emergency services, health-related activities, press and religious activities will be exempted from the purview of the shutdown. It stated that the people of Manipur need not take part in the celebration of Republic Day of India organized by the Government of India, which allows the murder of innocent people of Western Southeast Asia, WEC, by labeling them as terrorists. It asserted that January 26 is a repressive day for the people of the state, as the day reminds how neo-colonist India suppresses the people of Manipur. It reminded that the state was forcefully colonized and merged into Indian Union, and the Republic Day is rather a colonial day, which is a way of showing how it possesses the strength to oppress the people. It further urged the people not to participate in the celebration. Vocalist of famed Manipuri band The Wishes, Bishikanta Thongnaujam, also known as Bishi, has passed away. He breathed his last at Caesar Hospital today. The sudden and untimely demise of Bishikanta has left fans shocked and speechless. Bishikanta was admitted to Caesar Hospital after he had a major stroke on January 6. He underwent a major operation after that. Upon its revelation by the band through its official Facebook page, tribute poured in from musicians and various sections of people following his untimely demise. Many saluted the passing of the singer, saying his demise will be an irreparable loss to the music fraternity of the state. The Wishes is an alternative rock band based in Imphal. The band was formed in 2010. The band consists of former vocalist Vistikanta Thongnaujam, ex-bassist late Sumakanta Thongnaujam, ex-guitarist Thompson Laurembam, and guitarist Megha Shalang. Later, Bona Soren Sangbam joined the band as rhythm guitarist, Jinkai Nongthongbam as drummer, and Maverick Ayekpam as bass guitarist, while Kapil Arya as the manager of the band. The band rose into fame after they covered Metallica's Whiskey in a Jar. Later, they went on to compose their number called It's Always Too Late. Soon after, the band introduced a slow track called I Am Right, and even made some progressive metal songs such as Devolution, Feeling Strong, Chains, etc., which portrayed the social issues faced in society. The band has performed in various concerts such as World at Stage Concert in New Delhi, Manipur Rock Idol 2010-2011, Nokia Lords of Music, Manipur Rock Fest 2011, Wata Festival, Mao Fest, Ballot Jam 2.0, She-Rock 2017, etc. The band also took part in Manipur Rock Idol 2012 and clinched the runners-up title, with Bishikanta being accorded with the Best Vocalist Award. The band also backed winners of She-Rock 2017 and First Northeast Multimedia Campaign 2019. The wishes reflected on renowned international bands U2, Coldplay's style of music, and covered many numbers in their own style. The band had also performed in front of Chief Minister Nangthongvam Buri. The Wishes' most recent project was last year's debut album, Our Pride, dedicated to the Shiroi Lily, a collaborative remark with Padma Shri Guru Ruwen Mangshaba, artists Ashri and James Riamai. The center has ordered the blocking of YouTube videos which publish the first episode of the BBC documentary of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Sources said, adding that Twitter has also been asked to block over 50 tweets containing links of those YouTube videos. Amid controversy over the documentary, which the Ministry of External Affairs terms a propaganda piece, senior officials of the Union Home Minister, External Affairs Ministry, and the Information and Broadcasting Ministry examined the documentary and found it to be an attempt to cast aspirations on the authority and the credibility of the Supreme Court of India. The documentary was accordingly found to be undermining sovereignty and integrity of India and having the potential to adversely impact India's friendly relations with foreign states, as also public order within the country. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry issued the directives to YouTube and Twitter under IT Rule 2021, the Hindustan Times reported. Both YouTube and Twitter have complied with the directions, says sources. The documentary, produced by British Broadcasting Corporation, UK's public broadcaster, has been earlier called by MEA as a propaganda piece that lacks objectivity and reflects colonial mindset. While it was not made available in India by BBC in India, some YouTube channels appear to have uploaded it to promote an anti-India agenda. It is reported that YouTube has also been instructed to block the video if it is again uploaded on its platform. Twitter has also been directed to identify and block the tweets containing the link to the video on other platforms, as officials said. Statehood Square Development Committee also observed 51st Statehood Day of Manipur today. The event was held at the Statehood Square complex located at Mapal Kangjibung in Imphal. Former Minister and Chairman of Statehood Square Development Committee, Laishram Jatra, and CPIM Manipur Secretary, Kejimayum Shanta, were present on the occasion. Home Minister Amit Saha has wished for continuous development, progress and prosperity of Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura on the occasion of their statehood day. The minister said that Manipur has proven its indomitable spirit and patriotism time and again, be it in sports, arts or in the armed forces, making Meghalaya's contribution to attracting global tourists with its stunning landscape. Shah also lauded the state for good governance in recent times. In a message, he added that Tripura ushered in an era of peace and progress, and the time to come might unravel more progress for the state under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Security has been beefed up in the state ahead of the coming Republic Day celebrations. Manipur Police has been conducting cordon and search operations in various parts of the state. As part of the security measures, Imphal West Police Commando conducted house-to-house search operations in adjoining areas of Hadam Leirak and Top Leirak. The team conducted the drive from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Around 120 individuals of around 70 houses were verified during the drive. However, no one was detained. Another team also conducted checkings of hotels at Pauna Bazaar from 7:50 a.m. till 9 a.m. The team checked around 7 hotels during the drive. However, no arrests was picked up. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We will be back with latest news and updates. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. You're watching IS English News. Fears over the impact of the new Omicron subvariant BF7 variant have risen in the country after several cases were detected in various countries. In view of the threat posed by the Omicron COVID-19 variant, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to wear a proper mask, maintain social distancing at public places, and take both doses of COVID vaccines to ward off the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases in India are increasing with a slight margin. India reported 130 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,940, which accounts for 0.01% of the total cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,730 with 2 new deaths. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,49,111, with 135 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.24 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 29 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 42,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 45 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is attending the All India Conference of Directors General and Inspector General of Police 2022 in New Delhi. The 3-day conference was inaugurated by Home Minister Amit Saha yesterday. The conference has started discussions on futuristic themes in policing, and security to ensure not only safety in the present times, but also to develop the capability to meet emerging issues and challenges. The conference will discuss a wide range of issues including cybercrime, technology in policing, counter-terrorism challenges, left-wing extremism, capacity building, and prison reforms, among others. The conference is the culmination of extensive deliberations involving police and intelligence officers from the district, state, and national levels on identified themes. Best practices from states and union territories will be presented at the conference so that states can learn from each other. About 100 invitees, including DGP of states and UTs and heads of Central Armed Police Forces and Central Police Organizations, are attending the conference physically, while the remaining invitees are participating virtually from across the country. Now we have the sports news. Hyderabad FC got the deficit to Mumbai City to 4 points after a tightly contested 2-0 victory over East Bengal FC in the Indian Super League here on Friday. Javier scored the opening goal of the match in the 9th minute, and substitute Aaron De Silva wrapped up the 3 points in the 93rd minute. The defending champions will have a chance to reduce the gap further, as their next game will be against the unbeaten Islanders in a feature that could decide the ultimate winner of the league shield. The defending champions will go into their break 4 points behind Mumbai City FC, with their next game against the league leaders on February 4 as the title race intensifies. East Bengal FC have been dealt a blow in the race to the playoffs. The torchbearers are still in 9th place, 8 points of the final playoff spot, which their next opponents, FC Goa, currently occupy. In the FIH Hockey's Men World Cup, Australia, Belgium, Netherlands, and England have entered the quarterfinals as group stage matches concluded yesterday. In the last of the group stage matches at Roukela yesterday, Australia swept aside South Africa by 9-2, while France and Argentina settled for a draw, scoring 5 goals each. Belgium defeated Japan 7-1, and Germany won their match against South Korea 7-2. The knockout matches will be played tomorrow and the day after. The second and third place teams will need to play a crossover match to secure their berths. Tomorrow, Malaysia will take on Spain, while India will play New Zealand. Meanwhile, Indian midfielder Hardik Singh has been ruled out of the World Cup after sustaining a hamstring injury. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren recalls history of Manipur and heroic deeds of forefathers. Call on people to remember every memorable event occurred till date. Veteran journalist Kanguja Madhumangol passes away. CM N. Biren, Amju, EGM Kandul. Corcom calls 18-hour Manipur-wide total shutdown from midnight of January 25th till 6 p.m. of January 26th to boycott Republic Day. Sudden demise of vocalist Bisikanta Thongnaujam of Manipuri band The Wishes leaves fans shocked and speechless. Centre orders blocking of tweets, YouTube video on BBC documentary on PM Modi, says sources. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.